Hey guys, Ben here. In today's video we're doing something a lot interesting. In today's video we'll be going over some purchases, or two gifts and a purchase which I came across from my dispossessed army. So you got some of the older models here today. So we'll be unboxing Josef Bugman, now known as the Fire Ranger. Dwarf engineer for the brace of pistols, I imagine it'd be a cogsmith now. These two were gifts given to me by my friend Binks, who's been in a few videos, so you'll know who he is. So Christmas presents, thank you very much for that. And I managed to pick up a Anvil of Doom, beautiful one, off one of the Facebook gaming pages for a nice price. So yeah, let's get these unboxed and we'll go over them. So we'll start off with the with Josef Bugman. Looks like there's a paste tray in the back. So there's a place, I live in West Yorkshire, and I live specifically near Doncaster, but I know Doncaster's technically South Yorkshire, but Doncaster's quite close to me, closest city. But you can jump on the train, go to Doncaster, or you can get into Wakefield where I work at Games Workshop, or you can go to Leeds. Leeds, as we get a place called Patriot Games, where it has a lot of stuff like this, where you can get older models for quite cheap. So if you're local to the area, it'd be definitely worth jumping on there. They've got a website as well, so you can check out the stock. So here's Bugman himself. That's the rear of him anyway, with his nice looking chainmail pouch there and his lovely axe. All Faithful, I think it's called. There's his tankard of Bugman's Ale. Very old style looking dwarf, but very characterful. Great looking model. Then he has his crossbow shield on the back with his banner, which is a bit bent, but nothing that he can't handle. Get a hairdryer in it or some boiling water. Has the Bugman's tankard on there, and then on the top have a tank up of wings, which is pretty cool. And then obviously you do get your old square base, but you can just put them on a circle base, no issue. So that's Bugman. Now we have the Dwarf engineer with the brace of pistols, which I imagine, like I say, you could probably use as a cogsmith now. I'm unsure. I believe the brace pistols is a war gear option, so they could probably get away with it. So again, just like with Bugman, you get your old style square slaughter base, which you could still use, but get your in a slaughter circle base, or just stick him on. So here's the dwarf again. Here's the engineer with his brace of pistols. He looks awesome. He looks like a dwarf Tomb Raider. Lara Croft, eat your heart out. You get some detail on the back, like medallions and pouches. Sorry for the shadow from the camera, it's late at night you see, so just want to get these videos out. He's going to be awesome. He has a little backpack as well, which goes straight on your back. So you got more pistols in there, musket. So I imagine that goes straight on his back, like that. Or something akin to that. With pewter models, if people are newer to the hobby, they have plenty of flash which you need to get off, like this bit here, for example. But I shouldn't take too long with pair clippers. Get them sorted. What I do with pewter models, I snip everything out, make it all clean, file it down, and put it in boiling water for half an hour to an hour just to soften up the pewter, and then glue it together. It makes it a lot easier. Or in between joins, this is actually a tip given to me by a work colleague of mine, Jason. If you use a tiny little piece of tissue paper between the joins and you stick it together, the glue has something to stick onto, so it makes the join much more secure. So it's definitely worth trying out. There you go, your Anvil of Doom. Nice weighty bag, all pure. So make sure I don't mix anything up and we'll separate them. We'll just get everything out. So, that was actual anvil right here. This is a two-piece thing, so just a bit of white tack there to keep it together so I don't forget, because I know I'm like, I'll sort that again in a minute, but you have the anvil there. Some pretty cool looking runes on there. This is the forge. Obviously you have your two walls and your extractor at the top. It's pretty cool looking, got your coals there and everything. This is the top of the forge, which sits on top of it. It's like your extractor fan sort of deal. So that's on top, like that, with your two walls on each side. You have Thoric. This is the anvil doing originally Thoric Ironbrow, so that's in there. It looks awesome. Don't want to mess with a dwarf and an anvil. This guy's already paid, but this is one of the apprentice runesmiths. I like the little face guard. Like I said, I bought this pre-owned. We actually have another Thoric Ironbrow, which is pretty handy, I suppose. This is one of the walls for the forge. That just goes straight on the side. A random horn, I imagine that'll be from the Anvil Guard helmets. This is from the Anvil Guard themselves. They stand on the base of a, you'll see in a sec, it's a big circular base. Keep guard over the forge. This is for, I imagine it might be Thoric, but it's like a little banner. Anvil wings, it's pretty cool. Got another runesmith. Unpaid this time. Apprentice runesmith, sorry. The other Anvil Guard. But best pleased. There's a pouch in the back. And a pipe from Look, it's pretty cool. He likes his tobacco. Here's one of the runes. That's what Thoric holds on the anvil, like that. It's pretty sweet. Here's the apprentice runesmith one. One that you take straight out of the forge. Piping up. Another forge wall, which I won't really show you, it's just a wall. Thoric's hammer. Awesome looking hammer. Right, strike a rune of power on the forge doom. This will go on top of the forge, like a chimney sort of deal. It's like a dragon head. Another apprentice runesmith rune of power. And this is the big cuter base I'm talking about, where the forge actually sits. You can see these holes here, that's where Thoric stand down there. Forge in the middle. And your anvil guard stand around it, and you have your forge nearby. So your anvil goes there and the forge nearby. So he's got all these really cool looking dwarven runes surrounding it. Be interesting to do some glow effects on that. But obviously it's a weighted piece, it's all pewter, so he's got a nice hefty weight to it. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. It was a bit of a random one, a bit of random old models, but it was a nice model, a nice video to record. So hopefully you enjoyed it. My dispossessed army is getting quite big now, so it'll be pretty cool to show you them when they're done. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll be seeing you soon.